Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to Yogvir and Tour. This is a super fun Age of Sigmar narrative campaign. Now, it's already gone out, but half of it was put in the MiniWarGaming vault. But thanks to our recent 24-hour live stream and a fundraiser we did, we're going to put out the entire thing for free. So we're going to put it out all again over the next few weeks. So this has all been recorded. So if you see anything that suggestions you want, we'll of course put them in the comments and we'll be able to use them for future narrative campaigns. But sit back and enjoy Yogvir and Tour.
We play and call it work.
Yogvir, Yogvir and Tour. Yogvir and Tour, looking for more. Yogvir and Tour. Yogvir, Yogvir and Tour. Yogvir and Tour, looking for more. Yogvir and Tour.
It had all begun one fateful night. The night the Face Ripper tribe had come roaring down from the Crag Scab Mountains to massacre Yogvir's clan. His peaceful life had changed rather drastically that day. Well, okay, it hadn't been much of a peaceful life. There had already been plenty of drastic changes, and Yogvir's clan hadn't exactly been Yogvir's clan anymore at that moment. But that's not the point. That night had changed things on a whole different level. The Greenskins had slaughtered his people. The noble Skorvad, who had long roamed and hunted across the Wyvern-spined Badlands, who had exiled him for wanting something more. But that wasn't the point either. He shrugged his massive shoulders, staring down the rocky escarpment towards the rolling hills below. The grass was flattened, half-scorched, and caked in the dung of the foul greenskin advance. The Oryx were encamped in the runneled valleys below his ridge-lined perch. There were a lot of them, and many more smaller raiding camps were scattered beyond. That would mean he would have a lot of revenging to do. Why? The soft voice of Tor came from behind him, barely audible over the howling wind and the chanting Oryx. Speak up, elf, Yogvir growled. Tor sighed. He knew Yogvir had heard him. Why do you seek vengeance for your clan when they were the ones that cast you out? Yogvir scratched his head. I don't know. Because that's what you're supposed to do when someone kills your clan. He shrugged again. Don't ask me these questions. I'm trying to decide which part of the camp to attack first. Don't be a fool, Tor shook his head, exasperated, before muttering under his breath. Well, that might be difficult. The elf quickly glanced around. There are over 1,000 Oryx in the valley below. I know, Yogvir returned with a matter-of-fact nod. It'll take a while. Several straight days of fighting, I reckon. Or, Tor cut in, a 30-second suicidal charge followed by your untimely demise at the angry cleavers of 1,000 greenskins. How am I supposed to repay my debts to a dead man with no clan? Yogvir turned sharply to Tor, forcing the elf to involuntarily flinch back to the massive barbarian. Are you suggesting I abandon my vengeance? Tor was about to open his mouth to suggest exactly that, but wisely hesitated. No, not at all. I'm merely suggesting you temper it with some logic. Some what? Tor muttered, setting out along the ridgeline. Never mind, follow me, you ham-brained gargant. I've already spotted something that might be of interest. Yogvir followed, confused, hoisting his bag of bones over his shoulder and trying to see what the elf was looking at. All he saw was a long trail of smoke and dust. What are you looking at, elf? He roared after Tor, struggling to keep up with his companion's graceful strides. My eyes can't see through the irking realms like yours can. A caravan, Tor shouted, climbing up to a small pinnacle to get a better vantage point. Yogvir followed, grunting as he scaled the same slope the elf had just practically glided up. Passing laterally through the hills, Tor continued. There are already Oryx moving to cut them off. If you want revenge, at least couple it with the more reasonable desire of earning us some torques in the process. We are broke, in case you hadn't noticed. Yogvir finally reached the elf, staring down over the broken, rugged landscape. He saw the dust train more clearly. Sure enough, it was a caravan. Wagons and other things, big metal things, kicked up a whole plume of dust as they wound their way through a dried riverbed. He saw 3 other dust plumes approaching the caravan as well. The largest trailed it from behind, slowly crawling its way over the hills. The second moved in from the flank, winding its way between ridges to ambush the unprotected flank of the caravan. The third moved quickly, too quickly for Orc foot sloggers, darting over the rocks with alarming agility to cut off the caravan's escape route. Think of how much a beleaguered, embattled caravan might pay us if we save them from these vermin. Tor shot Yogvir a grin. Yogvir scowled, but tipped his head. Well, vengeance and wealth do sound good when put together. I suppose you are useful sometimes, elf. And besides, Tor continued, his piercing stare focused on the caravan. Those are Ironweld traders, which means they'll have gold. He looked sharply at Yogvir. Gold, Yogvir. Not scrimshaw torques, and who knows what else. Yogvir nodded. He was liking the sound of this more and more. Admittedly, his plan to rush headlong into the Face Ripper encampment and kill all of them hadn't been his finest, so that certainly made this one an improvement. It was just a shame that the elf had come up with it. He sighed. Well, elf, let's go. The bones rattle and my axe hungers. Let's waste no time. There's killing to be done. As Yogvir rushed ahead, Tor nodded in approval, waiting for a moment to survey the scene. That had been the caravan she'd been looking for, the elf thought. The one that had to reach the realm gate. He'd worried that pulling Yogvir away from his misguided vengeance would have proven difficult, but the skeins of fate seemed to favor him for now, and they'd placed the caravan directly in the path of the orcs. It would seem that Yogvir's vengeance and her plans could coincide seamlessly. Unshouldering his bow, he broke off into a run, following Yogvir down the rugged slopes to intercept one of the greenskin raiding parties. And don't forget, after you watch this episode, the next episode will be in the MiniWarGaming Vault, the link below. However, you can get this entire narrative campaign for free by going to miniwargaming.com/Tor. That's Tor for all the details. And here are Yogvir and Tor, ready to start their mission. We're just going to jump right into the action and see what happens. We'll explain the rules that we came up with as we go along for this. But you can go to miniwargaming.com/rules to download the rules that I created for Yogvir and Tor. So we're going to be switching between a real-time strategy and a turn-based strategy. Basically, when there's no combat, these guys are free to just tell me what they're going to be doing with their characters and move them around without measuring. So, and then as they come around corners and reveal new areas, then I'll show them what's there. And if there's enemies, then we'll switch into a turn-based. But it's never a random turn, so it's always heroes, enemies, heroes, enemies, heroes, enemies. What you doing?
Come, elf, we must go! This way. I'm gonna walk about here.
And then we'll put Tor before I show you what's around that corner. So I'm just gonna back you up a little bit. As you come around here, you're gonna see something. As you come around this corner, you see a small group of savage orcs who are heading through this valley. You can tell that they're heading in that direction. They don't notice you yet. But now we're going to switch to turn-based, so we're going to go to your hero phase. I'll explain more of this as we go along, but essentially, Yogvir and Tor each have access to ability cards. So these are all Tor's, these are all Yogvir's, and these are their shared ones. And when it tells you when they can use it, like when when Tor does a longbow missile attack, for example, he can use this card by flipping it over to multiply his attacks by D3. Boosting, the way that he boosts it is he has to flip over another card as well. Once they're flipped over, they stay flipped over until the game is over. So they refresh between games, although there are cards that will allow you to manipulate that. And so, yeah, you might see them using these, and that's just what they're for. We'll talk more about them as the game goes on. You gonna use any cards in your hero phase?
No.
Okay, let's go to your movement phase then. It's a shared movement phase, so it doesn't matter which order you guys go in. Yogvir can move 6 inches. You gonna grab some cover?
Smart.
Shooting phase!
Tor, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Tor?
I'm just firing bows at orcs.
Hey, you hit on 3s. Any wound on 3s? Oh, 1 wound, and they have a 6-up save. Okay, 1 wound. And charging?
Oh, he's charging. Gonna rip their faces. Oh, ah!
Well, wonderful start.
What? What can I
You don't have a card that's going to help you there, buddy. By the way, they don't have command points. There's no command points in this.
Tor just shaking his head. Oh no, what an awful start.
Hey, let's get these gits.
No!
And they move in, and then they will hopefully not roll double 1 for their charge. And they charge 4 inches. It's plenty.
It was ruse, elf.
So we got 5 attacks between the 5 of them because they're awesome. 4s to hit, and then 3s to wound. All right, good start. 3 wounds on you. You got 5 up save.
No problem.
There's 3 of them.
I'm tough, no problem. Oh, it's almost
save-
as if
you
I
save
feel
1.
nothing at all.
So you take 2 wounds, but Yogvir has a rule that he kind of doesn't notice. Literally, it's called that, where he ignores wounds and mortal wounds on a 6+.
Oh, it's 3 wounds. I'm throwing myself way off here.
Yeah, you needed 3 dice. That's why you're
So
rolling.
2 wounds so far. Yeah.
So he does notice 2 wounds. You're down to 4 of your 6 wounds already. What are you gonna do now?
It's no problem. All part of the plan.
What are you attacking with?
Hitting better.
But what weapon?
Oh, this is definitely the mighty sword.
So flip it over. Boop. Hit better, +1, and you're not gonna boost it?
Oh,
Make a +1
oh,
bonus
100%
roll.
boosting it.
Oh, you're gonna boost it as
Oh,
well?
yeah.
You're gonna
Sorry.
use your healing?
Yeah, sorry, Steve.
You're using the healing one to boost it?
No, it doesn't matter. We don't need healing. Yeah, it's happening.
Oh, goodness.
Tor once again is shaking his head.
Yeah. So it'll be 2s and 2s instead of 3s and 3s.
All part of the
Oh, there's a 1. Oh, good thing you got the 2s.
mattered.
-1 rend, so they're 5 up in close combat becomes a 6 up. I'm playing these as just.
No!
Oh, okay.
D3.
It does do D3 damage though. Booyah, 1 damage. So you finish off the
Look
1.
at mighty Yogvir.
And then you swing your mighty axe. 4s to hit,
Nice.
3s to wound,
Nice.
-1, so 6 up save, 1 damage. Okay, you kill another.
I buried
You bury the axe in his skull, is what you
that
said.
axe in his skull.
And he goes down. Back to your turn.
I just found it.
And you're not going to do anything in the hero phase?
Hero phase.
Except yell at Yogvir?
I think we have to go.
Back down.
Well, you could just to point out, Steve purposely took the long route. And then you can fire your arrows. Regular unmodified?
Yep.
Ah, 3s to hit.
Oh!
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're like, ah.
Oh, every time.
And charge. Yeah, you're in.
Nice.
See, that's how you charge. So one of you gets to go first. And then the enemies go.
Yeah, mighty sword. Huge sword. I'm swinging first over
So you're
Steve.
not going to modify it with any
No,
abilities?
I don't need it this time. 3s to hit.
Ah, see? A 2s would have just been annoying.
Ah, Yogvir!
Get new dice, man. You've rolled a lot of 1s in those 3 dice. But your axe can do it. 4s to hit. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Ooh, boys.
The 3 of them continue to club away at Yogvir. 4s to hit. 1 hit. 3s to wound. That's a wound, and you get your 5 up save. And a 6 up ignoring damage. You got it. You're good. Little Tor. Hee-yah! What are you doing?
I'm just gonna start stabbing.
Stabbing in the gut? What is wrong with you guys? Is that 3s to hit, 3s to wound?
There's the wound.
Was there a rend on yours? I don't
There's
remember.
a rend.
-1, so 6 up save. All right, and it just does 1 damage.
Yeah.
And then the 3, it's now their turn, so we'll just go straight to the combat where they'll attack Yogvir again. 4s and 3s. Okay. Wow, at least they don't hit. Yogvir.
Mighty sword. All right.
Cleave.
Just been building up the drama.
3s.
Nice.
3s to wound. Oh, there we are.
Yogvir.
6 up saves. Each of these do D3 damage. I just want to point out that Yogvir has a high damage potential if you can actually hit. 6 up. All 3 of them get through. 2, 4, 5.
Oh,
That kills the rest of them.
Sick man. What sick man sends babies to fight me? Oh!
You alright? Swinging your mighty sword, you cleave through the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of the orcs.
5 experience for Yogvir.
Well, it's shared experience.
Oh!
As you come around the corner, you finally time to take note that there are some ruins here. The sound of battle comes from this direction. You can hear orcs grunting and swords clashing.
Glorious battle!
Whoa, whoa, okay, all right, real time. You don't have to measure, just where are you going? He's just running forward. Tor, why don't you try to keep up with him? Keep up with him! As you come around here, you notice, I don't know if Yogvir notices, but Tor notices a chest that's a little broken, but still right there. At the same time, as you come around, you do notice some more orcs headed in the direction of the caravan. What's your course of action? We're not in real time. We'll go into turn-based the moment you tell me you're aggressive towards them.
I'm aggressive towards him.
Okay. So just before we do that, what are you doing there, Tor?
Kicking it open.
You're gonna try to open it?
Yep.
Okay.
Elf!
So you kick it open really easily and look inside.
All right.
We have a treasure table, so we're just gonna roll off camera and I'll tell you what he finds. Tor's first.
Tor's always first.
So 35.
I don't know.
Oh, it's an elixir of speed. So basically you're holding on to it. It's 1 use only. You can use in your hero phase. You can either apply it to yourself or another model within 2 inches to get +3 movement and +1 attacks to all of your weapons, missile and close combat. 1 use only though, and it only goes until your next hero phase.
Okay.
We're going into our hero phase now. Any abilities or 1 use items that you'd like to use?
I don't believe I have any.
Well, you have the elixir of speed.
I don't want
You,
to.
you just picked up.
I'm really fast.
Yeah. Movement.
Yogvir.
Gonna get them. Gonna get them.
Any special attacks with your bow or just regular attack?
Just regular.
3 shots. 3s to hit. Oh, come on, man. 3s to
Be
wound?
careful not to hit Yogvir.
Okay. They get a 5-up save. Oh. As big as these orcs look, they only have 1 wound each. Charging.
Charging more.
7 inches. Hey, you made a charge. Good job.
Bam. Thank you.
Any special attack?
No special attacks. Sword will cut them down, hopefully.
3s to hit. 3s to wound.
Ooh.
So it's a -1, so they get a 6-up, but they can reroll failed saves in combat phase with their shields. So I think about a 5 they can reroll. So.
No!
Oh, saved.
Hey, come on, Mighty Axe.
Oh, right, you got a mighty axe. 4s and 3s.
Axe and skull.
1 hits. 1 wound. So 6-up again. Rerolled.
Ha!
Axe and skull.
Axe and skull.
Crunch! This one falls down, and then the rest just rush in, not really caring about the 2 fallen companions. They hit on 4s. They wound on 4s. 1 wound, -1 rend, so you get a 6-up save. And then a 6-up to ignore it, because you just don't notice. You do notice. Yeah, you won't need healing.
No.
Okay, so we go into their turn, where then they'll go. Oh wait, we gotta do battle shock. I think I forgot to do it with the other savage orcs. So they lost 2. That's 6. Yeah, the bravery 5s. It is experience for you guys.
Oh, it is?
As he runs away.
That's got back.
So that one actually ran away because of the bow that killed the one, but Yogvir thinks it's because of his mighty axe. I'm not telling him.
He just watched his friend Orc get an axe buried in his face.
Right, but it was actually the arrow through the other one's skull that made that one spook and run away.
I don't believe that.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
Actually, no, I don't.
But in their turn, they'll strike first. 4s and 4s. Ooh. Oh, you're lucky. Yogvir strikes back with his mighty sword.
Here is ready.
3s to hit.
Oh!
3s to wound. Dude, what is wrong with your dice? 6-up, rerolling everything but 5s.
Stop it! Axe!
Miss. You need a force. Back to your turn. Anything in the hero phase?
No.
Tor performing his function as usual.
I'm gonna do second wind.
You are going to use second
I'm gonna do
wind?
second wind.
Oh, we do healing.
Yeah.
So second wind lets you regain d6 wounds. Unless you boost it, then you regain all lost wounds.
I'm not gonna worry about that.
So just d6.
Gotcha.
All right, roll the d6. You need 3. Reroll that. Dude, roll it somewhere that's not... 1 wound.
This is why we don't roll on this table.
I agree. From now on. So, shooting. 3s and 3s.
Nothing special, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yogvir's in the way.
Okay, and that's -1, so that just kills one, because... No, they have 5 up.
No, the bow's not -1.
The bull's not -1, that's right. So 5 up, but they don't get to re-roll it. They didn't need it.
He's orcs.
Charge?
Yeah.
So 7 inches.
And I'm gonna immediately fight him.
No. We have a disagreement.
3s to hit.
No.
1 wound. No, is there 1 rend?
Rend.
So 6 up, re-rolling everything but 5s. You got him.
He has a...
And he slices through the one as Yogvir then brings up his mighty sword. You swing your sword. And you hit. And you fail to wound.
Axe!
1 hit. What is wrong with Yogvir?
Yogvir, why do you...
The orc strikes back at Yogvir. 4s and 4s. Hit. Miss. But it's their turn now. Actually, no, we got a bravery check because 1 ran, their bravery 5. And he runs away from Tor.
Oh, stupid elf.
They're afraid of elves, I guess.
You did it, Yogvir. You scared them all off. Good job.
Thank you.
Do. You both level up. That was 15 experience. So at this level, you both get a random new card. Tor got awesome combo, which lets him. You're only allowed to use 1 card per phase. This lets you use 2. And Yogvir got blood curdling shout with his missile attack. Roll d6 against each enemy unit within 6 inches. If you roll, it should say equal to or higher than their bravery. Then they immediately move 2d6 inches directly away from Yogvir. If he boosts it, he rolls 2d6 instead, although maximum 8. So you can't go against bravery 9 and 10 guys. As you finish your fight with those mangy little orcs, and you look around and you can see the bigger fight has been happening over here. You can see the caravan surrounded by orcs, and there's more and more orcs coming in right now too. So what you're seeing here is only a part of the force. We got savage orcs already fighting with some long swords. We got dispossessed. We got Ironweld. We've got free people all fighting to hold off the orc war parties that are coming in. So we got all sorts of things right here with more coming in as we speak. So these are all in motion. Kind of picture them all swarming in there and a fight happening right here. You can see a lot of dead bodies lying around too, as they've already taken a lot of casualties. Hero phase, anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a card to mark the boar boys here.
What does marking do?
Reroll 1s to hit and 2 wound.
For both of you?
No.
Liar.
Yes.
So Yogvir and Tor both get to reroll 1s to hit and wound?
Yes.
Okay. Movement.
Okay.
Look at them fighting
Elf.
over who gets to move first.
Elf, you know, go distract the other. What are you doing? Go distract them, and I'll come back and kill them later. I can't. I know.
You know what you did. You know what you did. I know. So
Longbow attacks?
I'm using some cards. I'm gonna multi-shot.
You're gonna awesome combo.
Awesome
Okay, so that
combo.
means you get to choose 2 things.
Yeah. And then I'm going to multi-shot.
So like it's D3 shots per shot. And then you could, at the same time, hit harder or hit better. That's what you could.
We are gonna do hit better.
Hold on, let's bring it up here so we can see what's going on. Are you going to boost awesome combo, which will actually boost both
We are
of
going
these?
to.
You're gonna use this.
We're using everything up here. We're gonna boost hit better.
You only have to boost once. Because when you're, that's fine. So boost that one.
Yep.
Because this one says when you boost awesome combo, it boosts both other cards.
You're beautiful.
So you,
I didn't catch that. That's amazing.
yeah. So yeah, you use awesome combo, you boost it. You get to choose 2 cards, and they both count as being boosted. So now you multiply. You get D6 attacks each, and they get +1 to hit and to wound.
We're gonna put 2 here. And
Nice. 11 shots.
1 over there.
1 on them, and 2 shots. So 2s and 2s against the one group. Oh, geez, look at all those 2s. Good thing you got the +1 to hit. And 2s to wound thanks to the +1 to wound. Oh, look at that! All wounds! 5 up saves. You got them all. You got them all +1 more. A hail of arrows comes into these orcs.
You know, it's not what I meant, but it's good enough.
And the 2 shots against them. 2s and 2s. 1 misses. 5 up save. We're good.
Tor's then gonna charge and then attack.
Yeah.
Will you move your hand?
Yeah.
They're trying to fight over who gets to fight first.
You know, it,
You can't attack until the charge phase is over there, Steve.
Oh.
So put the rest of those dice away.
Good.
no.
Your impetuousness made it so that he'll be able to do that instead, because once all the charges are done, what are you gonna do, Yogvir?
I'm going to charge.
Go ahead. Why are you rolling? Why do you have so many dice in your hand?
No,
Hey, Luka.
This is my charge. That's my attack.
So 6 inches. Sorry, you failed your charge.
You know, it's whatever. I hate this game.
Tor, that leaves you by yourself.
Yes.
You can do this though, right?
Yeah.
With your Elven blades, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Oh! Uh-oh.
Maybe roll 1s. We're gonna disengage.
So after making your melee attacks, Tor can immediately make a retreat move.
Goodbye.
So nice to see you.
Nice to see you again, Tor.
Are you tied for kills?
Yeah.
Or experience?
Time for experience.
So you've both done the same amount of damage.
Tracking your...
No, we're tracking the total plus yours, and then I can do the math.
Oh, that's fair. I haven't had a chance to do better yet, though.
Around the corner comes a savage big boss.
Well, he's big.
Dun, 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 dun. The boar boys then turn around and head towards you, and then they'll charge. 10 inches. Crashing headlong. And I'm going to attempt to charge with the big boss. He's a little further away, so he's going to have to roll pretty high.
No!
9 is not going to make it. The boar riders are, we're gonna split it. One's going to go after Tor, one's going to go after Yogvir. No, I take that back. They don't really have that many attacks. I'm going to put them both into Yogvir.
Sick.
4s and 3s for the Champas. 1 wound, no rend, so you get a 5 up, and then you ignore it on a 6 up.
Because I don't really...
Oh, you didn't really notice.
kind of don't notice it.
You're like, well, it's just merely a flesh wound. Then the boars attack. They hit on 4s. Ooh. They wound on 4s, but because they charge, you can re-roll failed wound rolls. That didn't matter. There's no rend to this. You get a 5 up save, and then ignore it on a 6. Oh, look at him. He doesn't even notice.
He's oblivious.
He totally
Nerve
is.
damage.
Your guys' turns. Who's going first?
What are you doing? All right.
What you doing?
Decapitating strike.
So this decreases your huge sword attacks to 1.
Right.
But you go, they become +2 rend, so they're rend -3, and they become 2d6 damage. Are you going to boost it?
Oh, yeah.
So you reroll any hit rolls. Notice it doesn't say failed hit rolls, so in case there was modifiers, and may reroll the damage. But if you reroll the damage, you have to reroll both dice. So you're hitting on 3.
Oh, yes. I'm
You're rolling everything.
gonna carve right through both
then
these boars.
Your 3s to wound, but you get to reroll 1s because they're still marked from Tor's mark. So don't roll a 2. Oh,
-3.
so -3 rend. I'm not going to save. So you're doing 2d6 damage, which you may reroll both dice. They're
I'll
both.
keep that.
They're both
There
there.
you go.
All right, describe it.
How you like that? How you like that, Elf? I just cut off both boar heads in one swing.
All right, you narrated it, but okay.
Yogvir, your accent's changed.
On to your hero phase.
Ooh, I'm meditating.
So meditating lets you flip over 2 used cards.
Take that one.
Multi-shot.
And I think I won't.
Now you could also boost.
Oh no, what am I doing?
Awesome combo.
Yeah.
And now you could boost it and flip over 1 more card. So if there's like, if you don't want to use a smoke grenade, for example, you could flip that one and, but you can't flip over one that you just flipped. Like you can't flip over meditate.
Actually, awesome combo's not gonna help me.
No, because you guys have used all. You can also use it to flip over these cards, just so you know.
No, I don't think I need awesome combo, so we might as well take, because there's no real way of. I'll take Mark back.
So you'll flip over multi-shot and mark, and you wanted to war
I'm
shout.
gonna war shout, which is the same.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna boost
concept.
it, getting rid of whirlwind when I boost it.
So you're gonna flip over 3 cards.
Decapitating strike.
That was a pretty good one.
We are gonna have not second wind.
Why healing, right?
Because all or nothing. +1 wound.
That's a healing.
That's a healing one. We don't need that.
+1 to hit. That's +1 to hit. There you go.
+1 hit, +1 wound.
Movement phase. Wow, they're working so hard together. And then shooting with the bow.
Yep.
You get a multi-shot.
I'm gonna multi-shot and I'm gonna boost it.
So multi-shot will be boosted. Will be D6 shots per shot. And what are you gonna flip?
Smoke grenade.
So you don't use a smoke grenade.
Oh, the big boss.
3d6 shots. That's 13 shots. That's pretty darn good. 3s and 3s.
Lots of little 2s.
Yep. 3s. Oh, you're not killing them. No rend on this, so 5 up. So 2 saves. So he's actually down to 3 wounds. You can't search the chest. You were too busy. Sorry. Okay, so charging. Yeah, sorry. The reason he lost 3 there is because I found out it's actually a 6-up save, not a 5-up. So that one 5-up that he rolled didn't count. Charging.
Yeah, gonna do a charge, Yogvir. Nice.
Are you charging, Tor?
I guess not anymore.
Yogvir wants all the fun for himself. Regular attack.
You know, arrows are no good.
3s to hit.
We need the mighty sword.
Oh, this mighty sword. 3s to wound.
2 of them.
I don't get a
one.
save against that.
So-
So 2d3. Yo! 6 damage.
Kill them all right.
Just blammo.
We count that as 6.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. They level up again. Now at level 3, you can choose to either get 2 random cards, or you can choose 1 card.
Yeah, 2 random cards is obvious. 2 random. Yeah.
Okay. The Tor gained Blink, which allows him basically to move 18 inches, just kind of disappearing and reappearing. If you boost it, it becomes 36 inches. Normally you have to be more than 9 inches from enemies, but if you boost it, it becomes more than 3 inches. And Disengage, which lets you leave combat after fighting, or if you boost it, before fighting. And Yogvir gained a second awesome combo, and Mighty Strike. For huge sword attacks, he gets +1 range, +1 rend, and all rolls for damage are maxed. As normally the Mighty Sword does D3 damage, and so it becomes 3 damage. And if you boost it, he doubles his attacks. So to update on the Caravan, orcs have crashed into the lines, and the Caravan is stuttering and falling, but the orcs are also taking lots of damage. These boar boys will redirect, coming this way.
Good.
And then charge into Yogvir.
I just laugh maniacally as they charge at me.
How dare you. Swinging their Chompus first, hitting on 4s, winning on 3s. Laugh at that. He's 6 up to ignore it. Nope, you take a wound, you're down 3 wounds.
Ooh.
And then the boars hit on 4s, and they wound on 4s, re-rolling because they charged. So 1, 2 wounds, 3 wounds. Woo! 5 up save. You only have 3 left.
Whatever.
5 up save.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, you saved 2 of them. Do you ignore the other one? 6 up.
Yeah, see, whatever.
Not a big deal, right?
Yes, you whatever.
Yes. Yeah, whatever. I just think it doesn't even happen.
Striking back. Any special cards you're going to use?
Yeah, you know what? I think they deserve a mighty swing, and I'm gonna boost it.
So Mighty Strike to get an extra rend, and your damage becomes 3 instead of D3.
What is the boost? Yeah, that was the flat.
The boosted gives you double attacks.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Boost
So
that
which one are you
awesome
gonna
combo. I don't need 2 awesome combos right now.
So you're not using awesome combo, you're using the card to boost it. So doubling your sword attacks to 6, hitting on 3s, no rerolls anywhere. And you're wounding on 3s,
Yeah,
but they're
rend.
minus 3 rend right now.
3, 6,
And
9,
they each
12
do
damage.
12 damage. Well, they're 3 wounds each, so I think you killed
I'll
them.
count that as 12.
You count it as 12?
Yeah, count as 12.
Still only counts to 2.
And now back to your turn. Any special moves in the hero phase?
No.
No?
I kick open that crate.
You're gonna stay there and kick open the crate?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta give up your move to do that.
Okay.
Which one's the 10s?
Oh.
Green? 61! Ooh, you find some ramshackle armor bits. The 60s are all special items, just so you know.
Nice.
It's only for Yogvir. Tor wouldn't disgrace himself with such crude gear. Literally says that. Yogvir increases his save by 1.
Okay.
Now,
I don't know he has it.
but you don't. Well, you can't even take it. So
I'll
you
just-
have to just leave it there.
I'm gonna put it back inside, close it up, and like point to it.
All right. Do I notice it?
Yeah,
Awesome.
but you probably. I guess you can come back and put it on, or I don't know if you'll be impetuous and come back for it after the battle.
I'll get it afterwards.
Okay. So Tor gave up his movement in order to search that chest. So Yogvir
To the nearest face rippers.
and then shooting.
All right, we're gonna use a card. No, we're gonna mark because he's had some trouble with those guys.
Oh, that was in the hero phase.
Oh, it is a hero phase.
So you can use this. I'll say that you.
Okay.
But next time, just remember it's in your hero phase. So are you going to use anything for
Boost
the
it.
attack?
Want me to boost it?
Boost it.
Boost what?
All right,
My
I'll boost
friend.
it. I
Oh,
will-
boost the mark.
the elf.
So it becomes instead of reroll ones,
It's
it's
all.
reroll any hit and wound rolls instead.
right,
No,
we'll
it says
get
any,
rid of-
not any failed.
We'll get rid of disengage.
So they are marked. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Okay, and then you're firing them.
I'll shoot it. I'll give him a shot.
Threes to hit, re-rolling, and 3s to wound, re-rolling. There we are. And they'll have a 6-up save. So 2 wounds, that kills one of them.
No! What are the chances?
What are the chances?
What are the chances?
The nearest one dies. Charge, Yogvir.
Go fast! Go home.
7.
Ooh, wish. Gonna get your faces! Mighty sword.
Mighty sword.
Nothing special. Mighty sword. Gonna cut through him. 3s to hit. Re-rolling.
Re-rolling everything that you don't like. So 2
I
hits.
don't like that.
3s to wound.
2 wounds.
And they have a 5-up in close combat, so 6-up now. And that's D3 damage apiece. So that's 4 damage. You kill 2 more. You cut through 2 of them, the other 2 turn around and swing at you. 4s and 3s. All right. Battle shock.
Run.
They ran.
Oh, no, not Yogvir.
Updating for the caravan. And they crash in deeper. Some orcs going down, some of the caravan going down as well. Hero phase for you guys.
I'm kind of.
I might have something back here for you.
No, I'll get that later. Don't.
Movement then.
You know what we'll do? I'm just gonna blink.
You're gonna use your blink. 18 inches. You have to be 9 inches away from the enemy. Blook. So he appears next to Yogvir. You didn't even see it coming, Yogvir. What sorcery is this?
Ooh, 6 over here.
Shooting?
Yeah, we're gonna fire at these ones.
Those just regular orcs.
Yeah.
3s and 3s. 1 hit.
No!
You're nothing without your cards, Tor. Nothing without your cards.
That's not true, Tor. I love you.
Charge. Don't roll a double 1.
Charging.
Ooh,
4.
4.
Oh, I think that's. Oh, I'm only getting.
Yeah, you're
over
only
here.
getting to those 2 guys.
We are here to help you, man.
You want to try a
I'll
lone
give it a
charge?
shot.
No,
Nope.
you're not in. So immediately you can attack with your 3 attacks with your mighty
The
sword.
mighty axe.
Mighty axe.
Yeah.
4s to hit. 3s to wound.
Oh, right in the back of his head.
And
wait.
does mighty axe have a -1 rend?
Maybe.
I'll roll and then you can.
No!
I rolled a 6 anyways.
I
It
guess
did have a -1
the
rend.
sword will have to do.
3s and 3s? You mean the cleaving awesome sword?
Oh.
Oh, I'd take that back.
-1.
6-up save. Re-rolling fails. Okay, D3 damage. Oh, you kill one of them. You kill one, and the other one turns
Oh, yeah,
around
fight
and
me.
fights back. Force. Nope, he misses. Bravery.
Run.
He does run!
That was me.
No.
Back into the orcs' turn. Most of the orcs are dying or dead, but they've also pushed through a lot of the caravan. They're making their way towards the actual caravan as they all fight back. So now it is your turn. Yogvir, you're just outside of 3 inches anyways. Fire you in your mighty bow.
Yeah, we get that savage one.
This one over there?
Yeah, real close to the little children.
Children.
Halflings. 3s and 3s, 2 of them. But I get my 6-up saves. If I roll one of these, he's alive. Oh, you got him!
Ooh, nice
Thwack,
shot.
thwack. 2 arrows stick out of his back, and he falls forward on top of the little children. Halflings, they're halflings.
No.
Charging Yogvir.
Charge!
We're gonna go 9.
In. Do you want to try Tor?
Yep.
Just in case he can't kill 2 1-wound orc. Yeah, you're not getting in. So you're going to hit harder, and you're going to boost it.
Oh yes.
So you get +1 to hit and to wound.
And I like the axe a lot, but the sword's gonna do it.
Oh, the sword's going to do it.
Yeah, we'll go with the sword.
So it's 2s and 2s now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
6-up save, re-rolling, fails. Come on, give me a few 6s. No, you cut them both down.
That's right,
There's only
yeah.
1 wound each. And da 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 da.
Bathed in blood, I laugh maniacally. Ha ha ha.
That's not really nice.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I'm the best.
No, this actually describes you guys' relationships in game. This is perfect. So as you clean off your weapons, and you can see that the free people and the dispossessed, the caravan basically are gathering their dead and their wounded. The what looks like the leader approaches you. And we're going to be going more into the story of what happens next in the next game. But essentially, he's going to reward you. And we're going to roll on the table to see what he rewards you. But we're going to re-roll the ones that are traps or nothing. So,
okay.
so let's see what he gives you. And the ones that from 61 to 66 are all unique items.
Nice.
So you can only get each of those once.
Ah.
You're each going to roll a die. You're going to make a team effort. Sure. Reroll. 21. You need anything down to 11 or
35.
35 is another elixir of speed.
Woo!
All right, you can have one.
Sick. We both get an elixir speed now.
Okay, which one use only. Using your hero phase, you can put on yourself or the other guy if he gives him 2 inches. +3 movement and +1 attack to all weapons.
Definitely go back at that ramshackle metal plates too.
Yeah,
Whatever.
so now you're going to be at 4-up save for the rest of the
Strap on
campaign.
there, strap
That's
on
so.
there.
All of the items from 61 to 66 on the D66 chart are 1 find only.
4-up armor save now.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to keep finding it and make it a 3-up and then 2-up. You're not going to get better in a
Be
4-up
full
save.
plate Yogvir. That'd be cool.
That would be kind of neat.
I'm barbarian knight.
Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Yogvir and Tor to find out what happens next in their exploits. And special thanks to Miles Drake for writing the story behind the campaign. You're awesome, Miles. You can check out his information in the description below if you are interested in his works or hiring him as a writer. Thanks so much for watching. Happy wargaming.